Okay, hello and welcome to Formula Australia, or Formula OCE as we call ourselves. Just to see the first team in Formula OCE, everyone has been confirmed for Sundays. F1. First up we have okay, well, we don't really have anyone at the moment, but okay, there we go. Well, not many people have added this account yet. Everyone still needs to. So first up is the Mercedes of Fries. Well, I'm going to call him Fries. He can deal with it. And Ozvox. Two are very clean drivers, very quick in their own respects. It'll be nice to see where they will come in the test event. It'll show really good pace. Hopefully they get up on the board really quickly, and yeah, they haven't responded back to see whether they can do interviews yet, but some people will. I'm pretty sure J-Ray F1 will, but it'll be a good season to see the Mercedes. The next one is Ferrari. So we have in the Ferrari we have Josh Sven and Brindy Boy. Brindy Boy competes in other leagues. He's a very quick driver, and I commentate in one of his leagues. I'm not sure if he's awake to do interviews, but Josh Sven, he is a quality driver as well, really quick, and it'd be interesting to see where these guys line up against the rest of the grid. Next we have Red Bull, Robert Fury racer from the US, and VR F1 Groot from the UK. VR F1 Groot, he is really quick as well. Robert Fury racer, I know he's got a few strong tracks. I'd like to see them come up through the midfield. That's where my predictions are, for them to be in the midfield. McLaren we have next. Now, add him into the party, J-Ray and Pricey. McLaren will be very interesting to see. J-Ray being one of our media, the head of media, he does all the edits and all that stuff that I can't do just as yet. Pricey is one of I can wake up Brindy. Sim, it's all good, mate. Let him sleep. He's not racing in the test race anyway, but it would have been nice to see. I do have J-Ray here. So how do you think the season will look for you guys in the McLaren, you and Pricey? Yeah, and I'm actually pretty excited for this grid because I think all of you guys will be closer together. And hopefully we see the McLaren getting back up there and winning a few races this season. Have you got any goals for yourself during the season? Yep. Any tracks that you were looking forward to? Yeah. So how do you feel for the test event coming up this afternoon? You excited? Yeah, it's been way too long for some of the Australian boys. Okay, alrighty. You can stick in the party if you want, it's up to you. Next we have Renault, which is actually Alpine or Alpine, depending on where you come from and how you say it. We have Arishap and Michi. I think Arishap is Sydney Swan, actually. I know he is really quick in qualifying. Some of his time trial times are actually really decent. Michi, I haven't seen that too much of, but it'd be really exciting to see where they end up at the end. Same as Red Bull, I think they're going to be topping the midfield. That is my prediction. Hopefully they get some podiums this season. Looking forward to it. And yeah. Next is AlphaTauri, and we have V Chris F1. Is he online? Does he have me as a friend? I don't think he does. Shit. I'll quickly look for him. Okay, well, I've added him as a friend. I'll see how he goes. So AlphaTauri is V Chris F1 and Green Goats. Green Goats has been really competitive. AlphaTauri won the constructors with the FAOL last season. With an addition to Chris, I think they will be really dominant this season. I can see a lot of podiums this season for AlphaTauri. Alrighty, and next we have good old Aston Martin, and there we have Stroke Race and Long 12-inch Dong. Great name, loving it. I'd like to see where they end up. I think they'll have a few surprise finishes during the season, but we don't really know until this test event actually goes through. Won't see where they end up stacking up, and we have a few reserve drivers driving this season as well. This test event, and for anyone who can't make it, just let us know, and we'll be happily to put a reserve in for you, so then at least your constructors can have a few points. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo, who's in that? Paddy Crow and Abyss. Alright. I've seen Abyss is online. So Alfa Romeo with Paddy Crow and Abyss, they could actually be pretty good in the constructors. I think Abyss is a really good driver, really quickly growing as a driver and becoming more and more quick each race that I see him in. Paddy Crow is, when I've raced against him myself, I've noticed he's a bit slow off the start, so he's a bit conservative, but towards the end of the race he's steaming home. Abyss, I see you join the party. Have you got any expectations or standards that you've set yourself for this season?
Yeah, well, for this season, at least for the team, I'm hoping to get a top 3 at least in the constructors with me and Paddy. I feel like we'll be really competitive throughout the majority of the season. I'd also personally like to get top 3 in the drivers, but there is a very good lineup this season, so it will be tough all the way through to Abu Dhabi, I think.
Yeah, and I think the drivers' championship won't be finished until Abu Dhabi, until that final race, but we'll see how that goes. So is there any tracks that are going to be your favourite that you think you'll be strong at?
Maybe Australia here, hopefully. Well, that will be decided. I think the boys have been doing a lot of practice over the off-season at Australia.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Australia and the US, which is also very later on in the season, will be one of my stronger tracks. But yeah, definitely not looking forward to Monaco.
I'll make sure to put that as a night race.
Oh,
so
God.
then, and night qualifying, so then you don't have the glare of the sun while you're qualifying or racing.
Too good.
Which is it's a lot better, and it makes the cars look a lot better on stream when you're commentating as well.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So you can stay in the party if you want. I'm just going to go on to the next team, and that is Haas F1. Alrighty. There we have Broken Reptile and RB Hate Edge. Can you mute yourself so then I don't hear my voice? Yeah, you're good, mate. Alright, so Edge isn't online that I can see, and Broken Reptile hasn't added me as a friend yet. Okay, Broken Reptile is a good driver. He's really quick. Edge, I didn't get to see much of last season, but the season that I was just in. But I think they will be one of the top contenders as well, along with Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri. There's a lot of teams that can be top, really. It's nuts. It's going to be a crazy season. If they were here to do the interviews, I'd make this go a little bit longer. And last, but certainly not least, is the Williams of VR F1 YBiz and VR F1 Korg. They are really good teammates. I've never seen two teammates work together as much as what they do, and they're really good together. No wonder why they stick together. But hopefully they get a few good points on the board. YBiz, I think, will take out the drivers' championship this season, mainly because of his pace and his consistency. It's always there, and his strategies and his tyre management. That's just nuts. He can go softs to mediums on any track. It's going to be a hard season for all the boys, but hopefully we get to see a couple more. I see Mitchie is on as well. Mitchie is in the Renault, so maybe he can come in. Paddy Crow, if you want to do. Paddy Crow, if you want to do one, there you go. But this season will be very interesting. We are doing a test event in a couple of hours at Australia, just to get ready for the start of the season. It's going to be really interesting to see what drivers place where in the test event. Just remember, it is that test event, so don't go too crazy, don't go too nuts. Yeah, anything else you want to add, J-Ray? Nah, okay, no worries. Too easy. Viewers, make sure that you guys come back for the test event. It'll be really interesting. And remember to follow us on YouTube. If you guys want to join up and have a race, join in the league. We do race on Wednesday nights and Friday nights. Friday nights are F2 and Wednesdays are F1. Sunday league is all filled out, all done, and we're just getting ready for the season to start and kick off. Anyways, anything you boys want to say in the chat? I'll read it out. Give it a go. Race hard, but race fair. That's correct. Remember, the stewards will be looking at any incidences, like any incidents that actually happen. Make sure that you do report them as well. Don't send it into turn one. Massive. Let's just keep it clean. That's a big thing. This whole video just for the driver introductions will go up onto YouTube. I think Fries will be doing that. I don't think anyone else is coming. But anyways, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Me and Oxygen Thief are commentating this test race. Don't expect too much from our commentating, but we will see you then.